Without objection, the gentleman from Kansas is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to yield 2.5 minutes to the gentleman from Florida. Deal done.
Gentleman from Florida is recognized.
I thank my friend and colleague, Mr. Estes. Today, this Congress will finally finish its work on a disaster supplemental. For my district, this bill comes almost 8 months after Hurricane Michael destroyed 12 counties in Florida. For 8 months, I have hammered this Congress about the devastation and desperate needs in my communities. And month after month, one political excuse after another has been used to delay the emergency disaster supplemental. That has always been prompt and never been politicized. But not this time. This time, my neighbors, my communities, and my friends were left to wonder why Washington doesn't care about them. Whatever became of Americans helping Americans? To my colleagues who have unnecessarily delayed this bill, and who may even today vote against it, I ask, why? Some of you will say your principles required a recorded vote, even though the content of this bill has been known for months and debated for months. In fact, we had a chance to vote on the amendments to it just 2 weeks ago. For those upset at the cost, okay. Spending in Washington is a problem, but are you actually willing to make an empty gesture about balancing the federal budget on the backs of Americans who have lost everything? Are you willing to force the airmen at Tyndall and the Marines at Camp Lejeune to halt the work to repair their bases because they ran out of money over a month ago? And how about the foresters in the timber industry who grow a commodity not covered by federal crop insurance or any other program? Are we willing to bankrupt them? Because a no vote today does exactly that. I'd like to close with a simple thought for those who would think about voting no on this bill. There, but for the grace of God, go I. If this happened in their districts, would they be willing and prepared to vote against their neighbors in the face of a disaster that literally destroyed their homes and businesses? Would they look them in the eye and vote no? I rather doubt it. Mr. Chair, I yield back.
Gentleman from Florida yields back the balance of his time.